next.
Next on today.
Yeah, everyone's invited.
Friendship, feelings, and learning to get along. All together now.
Yeah. Who's having a hard time waiting?
Sometimes it's very hard to be patient and wait, Ho-Ho. While I wait for my dumplings to cook, I do something.
Billy, hard for you. Just do something you like to do. Are you ready to rock?
It's Rockstar Month on Nick Jr.
Thought I heard music.
Whether they're hitting a high note or a high hat, your kids will break down what music is all about.
Come on, everyone, let's rock this riff.
They'll discover different styles of dance.
We're gonna do the whirly bird.
Enjoy some interesting instruments
You can always be more cowbell.
and count to the beat.
It's time to count by five.
Online, they can make their own instruments with the Bubble Guppies and create a hit show with the Fresh Beat Band Hip Hop and Pop Concert Maker. We're rocking out all month long on Nick Jr. and online at nickjr.com/rockstar. Nick Jr., the smart place to play.
You're playing with Nick Jr. Check out what's coming soon to Nickelodeon. Friday, it's the Super Summer Celebration.
We're at the beach with all of our friends.
A whole morning of sizzling summer episodes.
Terrific.
Go fishing with the family in a brand new Franklin and Friends. Now that is summer. Head to the beach in a new Max and Ruby.
This is the life.
Get ready to have some serious fun in the sun.
Come on, you guys. We're going camping.
The Super Summer Celebration, a whole morning of summer episodes, begins Friday at 9 on Nick. The animals are coming. Explore everything from mollusks to marsupials with Go Diego Go, coming up on Nick Jr.
Ooh, I'll get the crayons. I'll get the paper.
Make some music, draw, paint, or pretend. Let's discover ways to get creative.
Hi, my name is Hannah. Hi, my name's Caitlin. And I love art. Like this painting. It's our favorite painting. It's called The Umbrellas because it has loads and loads of umbrellas. How many umbrellas does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Or maybe 30 or 40 umbrellas. Lots and lots of umbrellas. Lots of the colour blue. Maybe it has lots of umbrellas because it's very rainy. Maybe that's why the lady with the basket looks upset. Or maybe she's upset because the basket is empty. Maybe all the people have eaten all the food. All the people that are wearing big hats. They look like cowboy hats. Look at the little girl. I wonder where she lives. She looks like she could be a girl at my school. I think the little girl just winked at me. This is what I see in the painting. What do you see in the painting? Bye-bye! Nick Jr. would like to thank the National Gallery for helping us make this film.
Parents, to get creative with your preschooler, go to nickjr.com/create.
Are you ready to rock today's word of the day? Cool. Okay, so you go to see some musicians play, and they're about to start. Out comes the conductor. The leader of an orchestra is called a conductor. She helps the musicians play a piece of music. With the wave of her baton or hands, she tells them how to play the music. Quickly or slowly, loudly or softly. And when to start and stop. Conductor's today's word of the day. Keep on rocking.
The germs that start your kid sniffling don't just come from him or her. They also come from here and here and here. That's why we make sure to keep hands and household surfaces cleaner. It's Don't bug out.
Something wonderful is happening.
Miss Spider's Sunny Patch Friends starts now. Miss Spider and her little buggies encourage kids to embrace the diversity of the world around them, discover nature, and be kind to creatures big and small. Spiders are spinning away in the trees. Buggies are bound. Hey, it's Franklin and all his furry friends. Pass the ball. Next. Here, pass the ball. Vámonos, let's go. Near and far, let's learn about people, places, and cultures worldwide. Come meet one of my friends from around the world. This is New York City.
I'm William, and I live in Brooklyn, New York. That's the United States of America.
My family.
I live with my mom, my dad, my two brothers, my sister, and my dog. I love hanging out with my family.
What I eat?
My family and I like to eat food from our garden. I help cook.
Throw that in.
We like to eat together because it gives us some time to talk together.
My favorite things.
In the morning, I take the subway to school. We got test the train. At school, I have chess, and fencing. For fencing, I hold a foil, shuffle, and lunge. When it's really hot outside, I like to go to the park so I can play in the sprinklers.
This is William's part of the world. What's it like where you live?
Parents, to introduce your child to more kids around the world, go to nickjr.com/worldwide. When your kids play with their Nick Jr. friends, they're learning.
He actually knows what a dodecahedron is.
It has 12 sides.
Every time Dora mambos, my kid mambos.
All about his color mixing. All day long, it's B is for book, F is for
And he's in the backyard digging for fossils.
It's a dinosaur skeleton.
She's playing cowgirl and she says, Salta, caballito.
Jump, pony. Great Spanish speaking.
Your kids can play and learn alongside their favorite characters. Every day on Nick Jr., the smart place to play. You're playing with Nick Jr. Here's something really big happening over on Nickelodeon. Take a look.
It's All-Star Week.
Awesome.
Every day, catch 4 back-to-back episodes of one of your favorites. Capped off with a brand new adventure.
Huzzah!
Tomorrow,
Come on, team.
it's a whole morning of Team Umizoomi,
Here we go.
including a premiere filled with magical mishaps and laundry lunacy. Ready? Aim! An all-new Team Umizoomi, tomorrow morning at 11, only on Nick.
There's no hurdle too big for this turtle. Ready to get to work? Franklin is coming up soon on Nick Jr. It's Rockstar Month. Let's strum some strings with Jack and his pals.
Strings, you can play them on so many things. Strings, we love to hear harp sing. A guitar is one with strings all ready for us to strum. Strings, you can play them on so many things. Strings, we love to hear strings sing. The banjo has strings. We love plucking the banjo with banjo strings. strings. We love to hear strings sing. Violin is played with a bow and put under our chin. The bass goes low with a jazzy sound. Go daddy-yo! Strings, you can play them on so many things. Strings, we love to hear strings sing. And that's just some of the things you can hear when strings sing.
Let's rock all month long on Nick Jr. What's that?
It's time to play with Nick Jr. Every time kids visit Big City with Oswald and friends, they enter a whimsical world in which they can develop problem solving, interpersonal, and early literacy skills.
You're watching Nick Jr. We'll be right back.
The splatter technique conveys imagination in the most abstract form.
And watercolor reveals an expertise that belies an otherwise naive work.
Nick Jr. Draw and Play. It was an editor's choice in the App Store and #1 educational app.
Look, butterfly stickers.
And Dora, great.
Thanks, guys.
Nick Jr. Draw and Play, a world of imagination to encourage every child's creativity. Find it in the App Store today. In our house, we make potty training fun. Sometimes she's a princess with magical powers, and sometimes she suits up superhero style. She really gets into it. She takes the time she needs to get her job done. This Nick Jr. Nugget is brought to you by Pull-Ups.
You're playing with Nick Jr. Check out what's coming soon to Nickelodeon.
This may seem like an ordinary clock, but this fall, get ready to discover the hidden world inside. Nickelodeon presents Tickety Toc. Join Tommy and Tallulah and their fantastic friends. Go, go, go! For adventure every minute.
Chime time is almost here.
Let's go ready to the clock.
Set your clocks for Tickety Toc, a brand new series premiering Monday, September 10th at 9, only on Nick.
You're watching Nick Jr. We'll be right back.
Let's get up and get moving. Let's learn about keeping our bodies active, healthy, and strong. Get a move on.
We need your help. Will you help us paddle down the river? Great! Put your hands out in front of you. Great pulling! Are you okay?
I am now. Thanks for rescuing me.
Ballet,
Or tap.
sculpt, or
Hey, beautiful. Hit those high notes. Woohoo!
or rock a solo.
Taking a playful approach to learning every day. Nick Jr., the smart place to play.
When I say jump, you say jump.
say cheer.
Jump, jump, cheer, cheer.
Jump, jump, cheer, cheer.
Hey, we're here to cheer for you.
It's time to clap your hands.
Yeah. No matter what you need,
We'll help you through.
Come on.
Everybody call out, here we go. Everybody shout.
come on, let's go.
Everybody sing now, sing along. Na 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 na. Everybody cheer. Say jump, that's what we do. Cheer, say cheer, we jump.
We'll cheer for you.
We turn around, we touch the ground. Jump and go when you hear us now, say cheer.
Everybody.
Sing now, sing along.
Na 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 na.
Everybody cheer. Everybody call out, here we go. Everybody cheer.
Let's get moving and be good sports. All month long on Nick Jr. Have a big adventure with Little Bear and friends.
I'm going to the moon. Do you want to come?
Right now.
When kids venture out with Little Bear and friends. Nick Jr., the smart place to play.
Get down with the Gabba Gang. Yo Gabba Gabba starts now.
Getting down with the Gabba Gang introduces kids to important social skills and body awareness, plus funky dance moves.
Get to know your dinos with Dino Dan. Who's that? Better investigate. Dino Dan is next.
Come on, vámonos.
Spell it, tell it, read it, write it. Wordplay.
Is this really happening? I think a few unsavory characters settling in the neighborhood.
My name's Kyle, and this is my mummy and daddy. This is my little brother Finn. My daddy's from Norway, and my mummy is from Wales. My favourite bedtime story. This is my bedroom. I like to do lots of drawings. When I go to bed, my daddy reads me my favourite bedtime story. It's from Norway.
The Three Billy Goats Gruff. Once upon a time, there were 3 billy goats called Gruff. Every spring, they trotted to the mountains, where there were lots of delicious grass for them to eat. But first, they had to cross a bridge, where a grumpy old troll lived. Off went the smallest billy goat Gruff. "Who's that trotting over my bridge?" roared the troll. "I'm the smallest billy goat Gruff, and I'm on my way to the mountain." "Oh, no, you're not. I'm going to eat you up," laughed the troll. "Don't eat me. I'm only small. Wait for the second billy goat Gruff to come. He's much bigger and tastes twice as good." "Very well," said the troll. And the billy goat skipped across the bridge. Up trotted the second billy goat Gruff. "Who's that clumping over my bridge?" "I'm Billy Goat Gruff. I'm on my way to the mountain." "Oh, no, you're not. I'm going to eat you up," laughed the troll. "Don't eat me. Wait for my older brother to come. He's much bigger and tastier." "Very well," said the troll, and the second billy goat skipped across the bridge. Then the third billy goat Gruff came tromping over the bridge. "Who's that tromping over my bridge?" "I am Billy Goat Gruff, and I'm on my way to the mountain." "Oh, no, you're not. I am going to eat you up." "Oh, no, you're not," said the big Billy Goat Gruff, and because he was so big, he butted him over the bridge. So the
The billy goat spent all the days eating lots of delicious green grass, and the mean old troll never bothered them again. The end. Good night.
My favourite bedtime story. Not
When your kids play with their Nick Jr. friends, they're learning.
He actually knows what a dodecahedron is.
It has 12 sides.
Every time Dora mambos, my kid mambos.
All about his color mixing. All day long, it's V is for book, F is for
And he's in the backyard digging for fossils.
It's a dinosaur skeleton.
She's playing cowgirl and she says, Salta, caballito.
Jump, pony. Great Spanish speaking.
Your kids can play and learn alongside their favorite characters. Every day on Nick Jr., the smart place to play.
A true knight must be fearless,
I'll protect the kingdom.
clever,
We did it.
and ready for adventure.
It's all in a day's work for Mike the Knight and his dragons. Someone needs help. Come on.
Join Mike and his faithful friends
Onward to the village.
on an action-packed quest
Fire.
to become a true knight.
And do it right.
Mike the Knight, weekdays at noon,
Huzzah.
only on Nick.
Never know who's coming over to play with Dino Dan.
Two of the fiercest carnivores right here in my schoolyard.
Coming up on Nick Jr.
Wow. I guess today's my lucky day. Wow. Let's go look.
It's investigation. It's observation. It's supersonic science.
Dinos I know. With me, Dino Dan. One of my favorite dinosaurs is the Tyrannosaurus Rex. T-Rex for short. Its name means tyrant lizard king because it was the king of the dinos. The T-Rex was a carnivore that lived during the Cretaceous period, over 65 million years ago. The T-Rex had really huge teeth. In fact, they were about as big as bananas. You really are the king of the dinos.
Now you know. The Tyrannosaurus Rex was a carnivore who lived over 65 million years ago during the Cretaceous period and had teeth about 6 inches long. Parents, for more dino adventures, go to nickjr.com/dinodan.
I be seeing you standing out in the 3-point lane. You the big man. The big man. You the big man though, man. You the big. I'm out here.